Hello, what is going on, guys? I am Numbnexus, bringing you guys here a topic of discussion for Moon and Sun, just kind of X and Y, not even Moon and Sun, okay? Because Moon and Sun is compatible with, all right? So of course, if you guys are enjoying the video, because we're having Moon and Sun discussion today, of course, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new and enjoying the content, and leave your feedback down below. But let's get with this. So of course, you know, the 20th anniversary of Red, Blue, Yellow, Green, etc. They said they essentially said in the direct when they were playing that, right? Let me just zoom in on here. They said the way you can transfer your Pokemon to Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon will be through PokeBank. So yes, you can bank your Pokemon from Red, Blue, Green, you know, all those Gen 1 games to Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun. Okay? Right, makes sense. So essentially when you trained, you know, in Yellow, Red, Blue, Green, you can put them into Pokemon Bank and you can put them into Pokemon Moon and Sun. So you can transfer them all the way from the very beginning of the generation to Generation 7. Alright? So you wanna know some crazy things? I'm not gonna be pointing out just everything, alright? Just kind of the things that kind of stand out the most, right? But this just gonna be nuts. This is gonna be changing around the meta so much, and that's how you know the meta in Gen 7 is gonna be kind of wild. Because of course, some of these things are not allowed, you know, some of these things are banned, but it's still the fact that they're able to be used is what I'm discussing about, right? So most of the 151 generalized original Pokemon will be able to use Reflect. Zapdos, Blissey. Zapdos and Blissey Reflect. That's kind of wild right there. I mean, they're already both bulky enough, but the ability to learn Reflect and have that transferred over sounds like it doesn't mean much, but I swear to you on my life, that actually really does mean a lot. That now means that they are bulkier, you know? That means that they're bulkier, that means they can live longer. They actually help out the squad, the team, because if you don't know how Reflect works, what it does is reduce the damage from physical attacks by about half, all right? Kind of crazy, because then, you know, Blissey using Reflect, and you can start running it in different ways. You can run Screens Zapdos, you can run Screens Blissey, you know, a lot of other Screens Mons, you know, you can, all that shit, bro. We're actually gonna sit down here and look about it. The Mons that can learn Reflect by level up in the Generation 1 games is Kadabra, Alakazam, and Execute, but the ones that can learn it by TM, all the starters, literally all of them, the Bulbasaur line, Charmander line, Squirtle line, Beedrill, what is it? The Butterfree can learn as well. Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Pikachu, Raichu, Nidoran female, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, of course, you know, Nidoking as well as Evolution Line, Clefable, Clefairy, Ninetales, Wigglytuff, Vileplume, Parasect, Venomoth, Arcanine with Reflect, and he already has Intimidate with Will-O-Wisp? Bruh, you ain't touching nobody. You ain't touching nobody. Victory Ball can get it as well. Tentacruel, Ponyta, Tentacruel, Reflect actually sounds really decent. Slowbro can learn it. Magneton, Cloyster, Hypno, Voltorb, you know, Voltorb Electrode line, Execute, Executor, Chansey. So obviously, of course, all the ones that I'm naming off right now, let me just continue since not much left. Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Jinx, Electabuzz, Gyarados. Reflect Gyarados sounds kind of decent, not gonna lie. Lapras, Eevee, and all the evolutions. Porygon, Omanyte, Omastar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, all three of the legendary birds. Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, and Mew. So of course, some of them that are named off right now already can learn Reflect from the current meta that we have right now, but some of them cannot, or most of them cannot. And now with this new ability to bank your Mons from Gen 1 to Gen 6 or to Gen 7 is incredible. It is absolutely incredible, you know? It's, some of these things just don't need to happen, but they are just a little insane. Now this one we're gonna be talking about, someone hit me up for this, and I'm gonna give credit to this person. I'm gonna give credit to Josie. Shout out to her, because she did, I guess she kind of found this out first as of the day happened, or not really, but she just kind of found it out and hit me up, or one of her friends did, and saying Machamp right now can learn Fissure and No Guard at the exact same time. And if you don't know what No Guard does, it basically makes it to where you can't miss your moves at all ever. But at the same time, it makes it to where people cannot miss their moves at all on you. But he gets a guaranteed 100% accuracy Fissure. Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is running House. Like if you wanted to do a Moon and Sun solo run LP, eventually over time as the LPs were done on YouTube, you could literally just run a Machamp and just run through the game. Well, depending on, we don't know the gym leaders and stuff like that, and if this is a new typing or not, but point is it doesn't matter what it is, the 1-hit KO move, and he has no guard. That's insane. The boy has no guard. Basically meaning he's not making any move, and Fissure is a 1-hit KO move, that's the only 1-hit KO move that he can learn, so that's gonna be a little annoying, because Dynamic Punch is already annoying that he lands that. Dynamic Punch is so competitive when it confuses every single time, guaranteed. But now he's accessible to Fissure. This just makes Machamp a lot much stronger now. In playthroughs, I say playthrough because of course, Smogon doesn't allow 1-hit KO moves. I don't think VGC does either, so really this isn't too scary, more along the lines for competitive Pokemon, any format that you play in, but it's competitively scary if you're playing for fun, like with your bros, and you're like, yo, let me allow Fissure, or like FFAs, yo, let me allow Fissure. That shit is scary, bro! That shit is scary! Oh my god. Another thing to talk about as well is Articuno gets Bubble Beam, which is 5 points stronger water. It's a 5 point stronger water type move than Water Pulse. Not really saying much, but it's just the fact that it now gets a better water move, Because its best water move, I'm pretty sure, was just Water Pulse, and obviously the thing can't surf. So it just gets a better water move. So fire types, rock types, Articuno is not playing around anymore. It's not. Even Articuno could always ice you in a rock type, but ice is just for some odd reason neutral to rock type, which is still weird to me still to this day, but I'm gonna complain about that and it don't make sense at the end of the day, alright? But yeah, this thing can use Bubble Beam now, so Bubble Beam Articuno, hey, it's probably gonna end up being like Aqua Jet Dragonite and being kind of irrelevant. But it's just the fact that it can learn it, okay? It's the fact that it can learn it. Now Lapras here, my boy Lapras, my boy Nessie, my Nessie. This thing is busted. Now I already knew that Lapras could learn a stupid amount of 1-hit KO moves. I'm pretty sure Lapras is the only Pokemon that can learn this many 1-hit KO moves. No one knows why. Why Lapras? Why? Lapras is accessible to learn Sheer Cold, Fissure, and Horn Drill now because of this PokeBank transfer slot option that they're now adding into Pokemon Moon and Sun. That's insane. At the same time as well, 1-hit KO moves are banned, but it's the pure fact that you can use it in FFAs in any other format that it isn't banned in. You are allowed to use this. It sounds busted, dude. It really does, because this thing can legitimately, use all these moves and able to just one-shot you. Bada boom, bop, bow. But the thing that doesn't make it as scary as Machamp is the fact that it can't land these, because of course, 1-hit KO moves have very little accuracy. Very, very, very little accuracy. Like I'm telling you right now that if I click on Horn Drill right here, the accuracy of Horn Drill, this 1-hit KO move, is 30%. Meaning that 70% of the time you are not landing this move, dude. Like they would need to be a lower level than you for you to be able to learn this move. Otherwise, you're not really looking too good. But it's not as scary as Machamp, because Machamp can 100% guaranteed land his always, all the time, to whereas Lapras can't. So Lapras, it's the fact that you can still learn. I'm gonna give that to you, little girl on Nessie, Ash, maybe you shouldn't let the thing go back to its family, because then maybe you would have won the Pokemon League, and maybe you would have beaten Tobias, Ash, but Tobias got me messed up. Another one we're going to talk about here is Poliwrath. Poliwrath, with this process of PokeBank from red, blue, yellow, green, whichever one you want to pick up, transferring it over through PokeBank into Pokemon Moon and Sun, which all these mons are able to do. Poliwrath can run Mind Reader plus Fissure again, like Pokemon Stadium 2. So if I played Pokemon Stadium 2, I know a lot of you played it. If you didn't play it, what are you doing? Get a Nintendo 64 emulator and just play that shit, right? If you're gonna be a nostalgic guy too, you can by all means go out and get a Nintendo 64, and do your thing with the 8 and 9 swing. But oh my god, this thing was so stupid in Stadium 2. It pissed me off, bro, because this guy would go for Mind Reader and then Fissure. And it's just like, okay, no, that's cool. I know that move can barely land, but he landed it. That's cool. It's fine. It's totally fine. But now this is pretty much making the accuracy stupid high, dude, because if you don't know what Mind Reader does, well, I'm about to explain it to you, and I know what it does. I just want to give you the on paper, text explanation to sound professional. But what Mind Reader does, if we're gonna look up here right now, the move, it's basically making it to where you can land your moves better. That's essentially what that move does. It says right here, senses the foe's action to ensure the next move hits. So basically, whatever the move you use right after Mind Reader, it's 100% working. It says the secondary effect right here ensures that user's next move will not fail. Boom, right there. So essentially, you are never landing any move that you will hit right after you use Mind Reader. Right after you use it, it will guaranteed land. So like 1-hit KO moves, your Hydro Pump, Dynamic Punch, anything, it will land. It will land. But it's the fact that he can land a 1-hit KO move. So boy, if you face some friend who's being a cheeky cunt right now, who's in the FFA, setting up a Mind Reader, all of y'all gang up on that Poliwrath. Everybody gang up on that Poliwrath, because he will end your life, he'll end my life, and then I'll die, and you'll die, and we'll all die. Because this boy is not messing around, dude. All of these new capable things that they're doing in Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun is just, it's incredible. It's incredibly insane, but it's incredible because they're acknowledging the old games, and I like that, that's how maybe Moon and Sun's got some, no, I'm gonna stop, I'm not gonna pull out some bullshit theory on my ass, alright, but I do got some crazy theories coming out for Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Sun here throughout the channel eventually as the months progress and the days progress, right? I know a lot of people have already done the theory, but I want to do it too, kind of give you my thoughts on it. So you probably see that later on in the week, later on somewhere in the month of March. I don't know, all right? We're talking about this though. All these mons can learn all these brand new moves. The meta will change because some things are legitimately viable. Bubble Beam Articuno, shit, by all means run that shit. If you're scared of Macargo, by all means, that boy is timed for a week now, dude. Reflect on Zapdos and Blissey and a lot of other Pokemon, Gyarados, Arcanine, all these mons you can run them on. Reflect actually does affect both metas of VGC and Smogon. It affects both metas heavily because you now get a 50% boost in your defenses and now your screens are up for like 5 to 8 turns. Boom. Especially on Arcanine with Intimidate and Will-O-Wisp and a physically defensive one. Jesus Christ, dude. And also, off topic, in the Battle Frontier, this guy, I forgot he had an Arcanine and a Swampert, and he beautifully blended them together with Swampert's Protect and Arcanine's Fire Blast. Arcanine Fire Blast! And well, now that's in my head. I don't know why. That had nothing to do with the video. I just felt like sharing with you that Arcanine is a pretty fucking cool Pokemon, alright? As well as Mind Reader, Fissure, Poliwrath, that sounds really scary as well. By all means, use all these mons in FFAs, but I'm pretty sure in VGC and Smogon, both metas, both prominent known competitive Pokemon metas, they are both banned with 1 KO moves. So, tough luck, but it's still the fact that it's scary. There definitely is more out there, and I'll be making videos as I go on forth out there, I will be, when I dig deep, find more things that they will be able to put in, because I do know a few more. I think they're also adding, you know what, no, this is all I know. So I'm gonna have to dig deep and find some more to see what else is being adjusted, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. And you'll probably be seeing more videos on that because Pokemon Moon and Sun, I'm pretty freaking hyped for it. I know all of you are to a brand new generation, refreshing, beautiful. It makes me more hype about it is we know absolutely nothing besides the logos and a few images and of this Pokemon Bank thing. Otherwise, we know nothing. So there could be some meta changes as well in the competitive meta that also could be legit, because 1 KO moves are not really legit. So some things being legit, like the Reflect thing, there could be more. We'll have to find out, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated because I do want to talk to you guys a lot about competitive Pokemon with Moon and Sun. So yeah, but that's it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you know any more that I did not list, by all means, feel free to drop it down in the comments down below. But that's it. Also, shout out to Josie again. She pointed out the tip for the Machamp, and I was like, Josie! So that's pretty wild, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I am Numbnexus, and I am out.